Tell me exactly what am I supposed to do now that I have allowed you to beat me? Do you think that we could play another game? Maybe I could win this time. I kinda like the misery you put me through. Darling, you can't trust me completely. If you even try to look the other way, I think that I could kill this time.
to determine who is the very best in Shimmer women athletes. And it has come down to Lacey versus Sara Del Rey.
And once we see who pulls out the win in this match, it will be undisputed who the top woman in Shimmer is.
Lacey ready to go. Going after the waist of Sara Del Rey. Going for the implant DDT right off the bat. Sara felt that coming and grabbed hold of the second rope. Lacey saying, oh, she was that close from hitting her finish on Sara Del Rey. She's not going to be able to hit it that quickly in this match.
I gotta admit, though, it was kind of smart that she went after it. She's not gonna waste any time in this matchup, and I'm hoping, well, I'm wondering if she's gonna allow the fans to get into her head like they had in previous matches.
Very close she was almost in position to hit that implant DDT, but you're gonna have to soften up a wrestler the caliber of Sara Del Rey before able to hit a maneuver such as that on her. As now Lacey again trying to go for that implant DDT, but Sara Del Rey just rolling her up. Lacey needs a little bit of a different game plan than hitting her finish in the opening moment of the match.
You know, you say they gotta soften up, but I wonder, after all the abuse they've been through in the last 48 hours, they might actually already be a little softened up. I can't imagine either woman is going into this match 100% physically, maybe 100% mentally and emotionally, but physically I believe it's gotta be taking its toll already.
Well, certainly not 100%, but we had several non-tournament matches between the semifinals and the finals here to give these two women a little bit of time to regain their energy, you know, and truly prepare to do battle here. No time limit on this match. We must have a winner between Del Rey and Lacey to determine the Shimmer Champion. Senior official Bryce Remsburg in charge of the action in this one, as Sara Del Rey going after the legs of Lacey. Cravat applied, three-quarter chancery by the American Angel.
Well, I know who I want to see win this, and I know pretty much guess who the fans might want to see this, but I don't know. I think Lacey really sees herself walking out of this evening with that belt around her waist.
All the body weight of Sara Del Rey came crashing down on the chest of Lacey right there. Now, Lacey has said, I mean, you can hear her right from the first matchup against the Jezebel Eden Black in round number 1. Lacey was calling herself the future Shimmer Champion. She was going to win this tournament, win that title, and walk away from Chicago with the gold. Had a lot of confidence in her own ability to work her way through the other 15 women in the tournament and come out the winner. And Sara Del Rey, having such an impressive record in singles competition in Shimmer thus far, suffering only that one loss to Mercedes Martinez, is a wrestler that many pegged to be the champion in a tournament such as this, just because of the caliber of wrestler that she is. And it's no surprise to me that either of these two women have made it to the finals.
It's going to be a scary, scary world for the rest of us if Lacey actually pulls out the win tonight. A big surprise and walks out as the Shimmer Champion. Because you know she's going to be strutting it around and reminding everybody who the new top dog is in town.
You know, back on volume 10, it was Lacey versus cheerleader Melissa, and Melissa was able to put Lacey away with the air raid crash in that matchup. And, you know, we felt that cheerleader Melissa had a whole lot of momentum going into the tournament, while Lacey had none. Maybe it was that loss that just lit a fire under Lacey to give her the determination necessary to work her way through each round and work her way to the finals here. Now, all that momentum that Melissa had was taken away by the fiery newcomer, Sarah Stock.
I think that could have been the biggest upset we've seen in the entire tournament, was to see Melissa, a main eventer of her own right, taken out in the first round, yet Lacey, with one of the worst win-loss records as a singles competitor, has cleaned house and made it all the way to the end.
She defeated Eden Black. She avenged that loss to Nikki Rocks from Volume 7. She avenged the loss to Daisy Hayes from Volume 1. All these wrestlers that defeated Lacey in the past here in Shimmer, she was able to defeat to work her way into this match against Del Rey. Lacey really getting back on track and proving why she is one of the very best female wrestlers in North America today.
And she proved it beyond a shadow of a doubt. I don't know if she's been training extra, hitting the gym, eating Wheaties, because apparently Wheaties help, but she is on fire and she wants to be this champion.
Has the head scissors applied on the American Angel. Shot right across the chest as well. And doing push-ups in the process. Sara Del Rey has reached the bottom rope. Lacey must release the hold. Referee putting the count on her.
Now's not the time for Lacey to be getting cocky, though. She needs to stay 100% focused if she thinks she's going to bring it to Sara Del Rey and be the only second opponent here to ever beat her. Whoa, look at her tripper.
Able to grab hold of the leg and turn it into a Boston Crab here, Lacey.
I think she just outsmarted Sara Del Rey a little bit.
Yes, she did. As she tried to step over, Lacey just grabbing hold of that leg and turned it into the crab, and now pulling Sara into the center of the ring, away from the ring ropes, so that Sara can't force a break of the hold. You know, you talk about how cheerleader Melissa, what an upset it was that she went out in the first round, but there are so many wrestlers on the roster that I could have expected to make it to the finals, be it a cheerleader Melissa or a Mischief who was eliminated by Sarah Stock. You know, they have both main evented. You know, we've seen wrestlers like Nikki Rocks work their way from literally the opening match to the main event level. It wouldn't have surprised me to see Nikki Rocks here in the finals. There are so many wrestlers that have been so impressive on volumes 1 through 10 that it was really anybody's ball game. When you look at that field of 16, the really experienced wrestlers like Fife and Hosaka could have been in the finals. No one could have really told who was going to walk away with the championship belt. It wouldn't have been surprising to see anyone work their way into the finals.
I agree with you 100%. And I think what we've seen over the last 48 hours is Lacey, who's always been a smart competitor, has really brought out her game. She is wrestling smart, and that's what she needs. She needs her wit to go against the power that is Sara Del Rey. She is an absolute powerhouse. I mean, look at her. She's thick. She's stocky. She goes to the gym 7 days a week. She trains at least 2 to 3 times a week in the ring. She is almost a force to be reckoned with, an unstoppable force. But Lacey's going to use her brain as against her brawn to try and beat Sara.
And Del Rey, the larger of the two athletes in this matchup, has the match in hand at the moment, kicking away at the midsection of Lacey. Of course, Sara Del Rey, known to play by the rules. Lacey known to take those shortcuts. And if it comes right down to it, hey, the gold is on the line in this matchup, and you know that Lacey's going to take as many shortcuts, you know, choke away, go to the eyes, if need be, in order to walk away with that belt around her waist.
I do wonder, though, how many shortcuts is she going to be willing to make? I can't imagine senior official Bryce Remsburg is going to put up with a lot of shenanigans in this matchup.
Kicking away at the leg of Sara Del Rey. Lacey one step ahead on that exchange. And grabbing hold of the head, snapping Sara Del Rey across that second ring rope. And now the action spilling to the floor. Overhand chop from Lacey.
Lacey wasted no time in getting on top of Sara Del Rey, and that's a very smart move. You got to keep Sara grounded, keep that wind low, and go after her. Oh, that had to hurt. Oh!
Boot to the midsection. Del Rey getting on top of Lacey here.
Lacey allowed that opportunity for Sara.
But a reversal of the Irish whip in the back of Sara Del Rey met the steel guardrail. Bryce Remsburg administering the 10 count. You know, this match could end on a disqualification or a count out, and the winner will be given the championship. I'd love to see it end in either a pinfall or a submission, however. Hopefully Lacey doesn't cross that line and cause herself to get disqualified. In Shimmer, it's all about the athletics. It's all about what great condition these women are in competition. You'd love to see a decisive decision inside that ring with either a pinfall or a submission victory for the woman who walks away with the championship belt.
Nothing would be worse to see these two women come as far as they have over the last 2 days, just to lose it by not making it back in the ring in the count of 10. That would be beyond disappointing to me.
Trying to hold on to the camel clutch, but look at the power of Sara Del Rey. These fans encouraging her on, elevating Lacey up on her back and driving her into the turnbuckles. And Sara Del Rey using her body as a weapon, just doing damage to the midsection of Lacey in the corner. But a handful of hair, there's that shortcut that Lacey is willing to take in the course of her matches, and it puts her back in control of the match.
She's going to continue to take these kind of shortcuts, though. She better make sure she doesn't do it in front of Bryce Remsburg again.
Grabbing handfuls of hair and just driving Sara into her knees while seated up on the top rope. Lacey driving Sara down to the canvas with momentum off the turnbuckles. And now Lacey going for a very cocky cover, counting along with the referee's count, rather than really putting all of her body weight and hooking that leg tight on the cover.
Has she not learned by now those lackadaisical covers get you absolutely nowhere? A cover like that does not win you a match, especially when you have this much on the line.
Into the ropes goes Lacey. Avoids the attempt by Sara Del Rey, neckbreaker from the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew, teammate of Rain, who I'm sure has her eyes glued to the monitor in the locker room on this match.
Now I'm hoping the locker room has their eyes glued on Rain to make sure she doesn't come out and try and interfere at any point.
Well, that's very true as well.
Wouldn't be the first time we've seen a little bit of Home Wrecking Crew issues like that, a little teamwork when there's no team involved.
Trying to help one another, but, Rain not allowed at ringside. She has no manager's license or anything of that nature. But I can assure you, everyone in that locker room is glued to the monitor right now, just like all of these fans are glued to the ring. Oh! Driving both knees right into the chin of Sara Del Rey. Cover! Only two. Sara kicks out. A whole lot of damage done with that maneuver right there. And she can't pin her, so Lacey immediately going right to the choke. Sara Del Rey struggling for breath, making sure that her jaw's in position.
Sure hope so. She's going to need that if she wins that title. Get her a victory dinner tonight.
Takes out the leg of Sara Del Rey, tying them up once again is Lacey. Beautiful bridge, has the legs tied up, grabbing hold of the chin as well. A whole lot of pressure put on Sara Del Rey with this hold. Beautiful bridge from Lacey. Now you can talk about how you don't like her tactics all you want, but she is a fantastic athlete. These fans encouraging Del Rey to get to the ring rope. She's got the bottom rope, and Lacey must release the hold.
Thank God for that. Sara's taking her time getting back up, but she needs to get on her feet and get on there quick.
Lacey just standing on Del Rey. Another warning from Bryce Remsburg.
I really hope to see a clean fight out of Lacey, but again, I'm going to be disappointed, aren't I?
Yeah, you will be disappointed because she is one of those wrestlers that's willing to do whatever it takes to get the victory. She's come this far in the tournament, and Lacey wants to prove that she is the #1 wrestler on this roster. All the way across the ring comes Lacey with momentum, driving the knee into the back of Sara Del Rey. Tosses her down to the canvas, telling the referee, count! But only two. Del Rey with the shoulder up again.
Good for her. That is that fighting spirit she's had all this time. If anyone embodies fighting spirit, it is Sara Del Rey.
Back on Volume 1, that 20-minute time limit draw between Del Rey and Mercedes Martinez. You saw what kind of an athlete the American Angel is in that ring. Strike for strike, move for move with Mercedes Martinez, and earning a standing ovation from these fans here in Chicago for her efforts. And the same can be said. Countless opponents in that ring. Wrestlers like Natty Neidhart, who Sara Del Rey was able to put down. She was able to finally defeat Mercedes Martinez in the rematch on Volume 5. Able to defeat Daisy Hayes in the main event of Volume 3. Sara Del Rey, such a great wrestler, would love to represent Shimmer as the the best woman athlete in professional wrestling. And another submission hold cinched in by Lacey, utilizing that great bridge to put pressure across the throat of Del Rey with the Japanese stranglehold cinched in, cutting off her oxygen.
Looks like Lacey's continuing to work on that back. Is she going to give a real good cover this time? Again, no.
Del Rey trying to hang in there. A lot has been taken out of her during the past several minutes as Lacey has really put the beating on the American Angel, working her way back to her feet. As Lacey may be making the mistake right here of taking a little bit of a break.
Well, your body
Del
does
Rey
need
time
water.
to dig down.
Your body does need water, Dave Parizak, and Lacey's no exception.
Chopping away at the chest, all the way into the opposite corner of the ring. Del Rey getting a burst of adrenaline. Lacey into the ropes. Big kick takes her down, right to the chest of Lacey.
So, but they see some more kicks. Are they coming?
Del Rey, show of power. She's got her up on her shoulders. Samoan drop from Del Rey, cover. But Lacey with that shoulder up. Sara Del Rey getting her second wind. Looking to put Lacey away here. Vertical suplex from Del Rey. Delayed vertical suplex.
Wow.
Letting all the blood rush into the head of Lacey, and down she goes. Cover. Only two.
I think Sarah would have had a better chance if she'd hooked that leg and cinched it in a little bit tighter. Put a lot more weight on the shoulders of Lacey. She could have gotten a little bit further, maybe actually eked out the 3 count there.
Lacey back to her feet. Del Rey off the ropes. Big running boot. Takes Lacey down to the canvas. She's back up. Off the ropes once again. Another big boot from the American Angel. Measures her with that death ray. Another big boot. Down she goes. Every time Lacey gets back up, Del Rey boots her right back down. Telling her to get back to her feet. Sara Del Rey off the ropes once again. Another big boot. All fired up. Lacey back up once again. Here comes Sara. Another big boot from Del Rey. She's ready to walk away with the Shimmer Championship, looking to just wear Lacey out. Another huge boot from Sara Del Rey. Lacey trying to get back up.
She should just stay down.
Back to her feet. Another huge boot. Del Rey now goes for the cover. How did Lacey get her shoulder up?
What was that, 7, 8 big boots right to the chest?
It shows just what kind of a beating Lacey can take and still keep kicking out. Del Rey comes charging. Oh
my God.
Lacey pulled referee Bryce Remsburg right in the path, and he got sandwiched between Lacey and Sara Del Rey. The referee is now. Oh no!
What the hell? Excuse me, Dave. I gotta go take care of my friend now.
Well, Allison Danger's left the broadcast booth. Inverted DDT, the raindrop from Rain, waving Lacey over to go for the cover. No, not like this. We cannot see the tournament end like this. Cover. Sara gets her shoulder up. Rain has no business being at ringside. And here comes Nikki Rocks. And Allison Danger has made her way to ringside as well. And Nikki Rocks and Allison Danger are going to neutralize Rain from being involved in this matchup, carrying her away from ringside. Lacey turns around into the arms of Del Rey. Lacey lands on her feet. Long blower. Both knees right into the back of Sara Del Rey. Hooks that leg, but Sara kicks out. Lacey saying it's over. Implant DDT. No, Sara's got her up. Trying to block. Forearm from Lacey. Implant DDT. No, countered. Jockeying for position. Trying for maybe a backslide. Lacey lands on her feet. Royal Butterfly. Power Slam. Sara Del Rey with the Royal Butterfly into the slam. And now, Pile Driver.